once again, I'd have to say Rob has nailed it in terms of the challenges with keeping up with the technology. I was going to say volume, scope, and speed. As a practical matter, the volume of data that we're having to deal with as you start to be successful in things like consolidating through the Trusted Internet Connection Program, for example. You're starting to winnow down the number of places that you're attaching the federal government to the Internet. As you start to do that,
more data is coming through those
you've
spaces.
got more and more data coming through those spaces. And so dealing with that volume of data is a challenge. It's an engineering challenge. It's a challenge for having the right people who know how to manage to those issues. Speed is another challenge in that we, again, have to go through these acquisition and procurement processes very quickly. And as we're doing that, the way the system is built today, the threats are changing and shifting around on us at the same time. And new technology issues are coming forward. So cloud computing becomes another subject matter area which, as you know, each of these areas, there are people who spend their entire careers from a technology perspective focused on that one space. And so we're having to find the right experts who know the security aspects of that space and then every other new space that comes down the pike. So the hiring processes and the need to make sure that you've got the right people who can focus on that technology and really stay up to date with it in terms of training and awareness and having the educational opportunities there. Those are things that we're very focused on as well to make sure that the universities are actually building programs that will keep people up to speed on all of these areas so that we can both feed our existing employees into that process and so that we've got a good cadre of folks coming in from the educational institutions who have a level of awareness. All of those, I think, are significant challenges as we go forward. But I also think that something that you said, Jim, the level of cooperation across the federal government at this point really has added to our ability to make progress in some of these spaces because we are working with the CIO Council, we are working with various state entities that have been set up. Our private sector partners are very engaged with us on these issues. So that opportunity to work across government with state, local, and tribals and with the private sector really has made it a place where we can continue to move fast.